to see how I did this makeup look, you've got to keep on watching as it's getting started right now. Hello my cutiest of all cutinesses. Today, as you might see, I'm going to be a geisha, or trying to be like a geisha, and now I am going to do a new trick. I'm gonna place lashes like this underneath my own lashes. I've done it before, but by cutting them in half, and I'm gonna try now by putting them in completely. Never done it before, never tried it, but okay, I am going to take the chance, but off camera. It's a bit of a nerve-wracking moment when I put it in. It's not painful, it's a little bit discomfort that you feel at the beginning, but it's not, as you would say, oh my god, that is so bothering me. No, it's not like that. Use this very light foundation that I have, and I'm gonna add a more liquid face paint to that so that I can make some kind of a cream that's very, very, very white, so that I can paint my face but with foundation in it, so that it's not gonna crack up like normal paint does, because this has to stay as smooth as possible. And I have to do my neck parts, and I have seen it done because I've been studying this a little bit, and I've seen this been done but in portions. So I'm gonna make myself a mixture. As I say often, go with the flow. Let's get started. Okay, made my mix. Tried it out on the nose, as you see. Works great. Does not crack. Mixed it in a jar, which has been closed. Using a spoon. Taking a brush. And I'm gonna paint myself. I'm gonna go a little bit under my wig. And it's not really white, it's more of a very, very pale skin tone. Putting on a very thin layer. Which I might have to repeat, but better a thin layer and having to go over it again than putting it on too thick and ruining it. As you might see or not, I have put lashes in my eyes on the inner rim, and you don't see that I am wearing falsies. It's magical. It's a bit of tricky to do, but once you get the hang of it, it's heavenly. You don't see that you're wearing falsies, but they are the most wonderful lashes you can imagine. They really, really seem to be coming out of your eyes, which they aren't, but yeah, actually they are. Whatever. See those lashes when I come up close? It's really as if they are mine, but they're so much bigger and refined. It's amazing. I will make a video on it if you want, to show you how I do this, because I put them completely in and not in pieces. I don't think I'll have to buff this in with a beauty blender. It looks pretty nice as it is. Don't know if I'll have to buff it in. I can try that on a part of my neck first. I'm gonna check that out because it might be a lot easier with a beauty blender. I am going to get one really nice and soaked and I'll be right back. I started dipping in this beauty blender in the product and I'm dabbing it straight onto the face. And I must say it was less streaky with the brush. It's as if this blender is taking away more than applying, and that's annoying, but adding extra is solving that problem. Dabbing it very, very gentle, so no real pressing. Only in spots where it's necessary. It's not easy to apply with a blender. Shouldn't have done it. I do think the result is gonna be better, like on the body here when I'm wiping it open instead of dabbing. I'd recommend to just apply it with a brush. Let it dry nicely. And completely. Now I'm gonna throw this blender aside and I'm hoping that I can save this with a white powder. Just my white makeup powder. As you see down the chest, I let it dry very smooth and that works perfectly. But on the face, I'm only powdering this side which is dry, and I will wait a moment for the other side because I don't trust it as long as it's not dry enough. Now, okay, it's getting all wrinkly beneath the eye, so make sure that dries flat. So now with the last of my setting spray, trying to dry without being a wrinkly beast. Now, okay, to start, I am going to use a blush. Instead of using makeup powder, I'm going to use a blush and a very small appliement brush, like this. Filling it up with blush, I'm going to put this on the outer edge of my eye. So that my eyes are pulled up on the outside. In a little triangular motion here, like a wing. So I'm only doing from the middle part, a red wing outwards. first with a blush, and once you have that as a base, I'm going to take a more red, a pinky red eyeshadow like that, and I'm gonna apply that in the same spot, and I'm gonna apply that closer to the lashes and building that same shape more outwards. And then with a dark but brighter red along the lash line and fading it out to the inner corner, but just a bit. But the outer corner of the eye can be very dark, very red, very vibrant, and a real win. Another advantage of having your lashes beneath your own, you can put your eye makeup right against your own lash without having any problems that your falsies come loose, that you have this, that you have that, and you don't feel them. That's the weirdest thing. Now I'm bringing this red underneath my eyes too. On the outside and on the inner corner. So instead of a highlight, I'm putting red, bright red eyeshadow on the inner part of my lower eyelid, and then in the middle nothing. But taking the other side, which is more an angled one, I am going to take gold and apply that to this inner part of the lower lid, so a light, bright, shimmery gold in the middle. The only thing I have to do is my lips and mascara, because there is nothing more to this look. Actually, it's only the tiny bit of red and the lips over the white face. That's actually all a real geisha has. Take the tiniest bit of eyeliner, and I am going with this tiny liner, make a little flick just on top of my own lash, here on the outer corner. And not even make the wing complete, just this tiniest flick. That's all I'm doing, guys. It's just to put a little accent in that outer corner, because Japanese girls or women have those special eye shape, those little thin eyes, and we don't have that. So that's also why I've put red in the inner corner instead of white. So instead of opening the eyes, I'm making it more outwards and upwards. For mascara, I am gonna apply on the lower lashes only in the middle. So I'm using this very thin, very thin mascara one, and I am gonna apply only where that gold is. And Japanese geishas do this, the modern version of the geishas, to make their eyes appear more round. So if you only apply mascara in the middle on a lighter color, it makes the eyes rounder. For the upper lashes, I'm using a normal mascara, and on the entire lash line. And as you'll see, this gives even more the illusion that it are my own lashes, and they blend so easy together this way. It's incredible. I will be applying them this way for my entire makeup future, I think. When I'm wearing thin lashes like this, I will be placing them on the inner rim all the time, I think, because it's so easy, so handy, so sexy, and so natural looking. And I'm gonna try to make that very high Cupid's bow and just a small lip in the middle. So I am leaving this white on where it is, but I am gonna do it with a pencil first. It's gotta be something like that. And I think it's obvious why I'm doing this with my mouth closed, so that I'm sure that it's together and fitting. Oh, this makes the teeth so yellow. Ugh. Okay, that'll be the shape. And now I'm gonna try to do this shape with a pencil and lip stain. So let's hope this will work. I'm going to try to do the edges with this brush. I'm filling it up on the wand here. Let's go! And you can use any lip stain for this. But I saw that the real geisha use a paint for this. And the same paint for the eyes too. That's about the way it has to be. Now, actually, I should. Shall I? I know it comes off easily with baby oil. Okay, I'm gonna do my eyes with the same lip stain. So I'm making this red line a bit more defined, just on top of that black and beneath it. And this tip. So this is my geisha look. And again, this is a request look, which I love doing. Now, before I forget, I don't have any brows. Not too dark, not too light. And I'm gonna make a small brow only at the beginning, and it is going to be more red because they do make their own brows red. And as there is a natural brow underneath theirs, I am first making one with powder, but they keep them very small in the beginning of the eye. They keep everything very small and centered. And now that I have this, I wanted to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in that more reddish tone, but I am just gonna take the blush that I used at the beginning because I do not want to really paint the brow on. So I'm just adding a little bit of blush so that it's a light brownish brow with a red powder over it, which they also use the paint for that they use on their eyes and lips. But as they use it to go over a natural brow, it has a different effect than what I'm doing here, but I want to create the general idea. That'll do. And often they do have a little beauty mark, so I will make me a little beauty mark too around here. And I will get into my Chinese robe. I want to thank you all for watching this tutorial with me. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Leave some nice comments down below. Give me some thumbs up. And for me, there's only one thing left to say, and that is my love for makeup is spread all over to you. I really hope to see you again soon in one of my coming Halloween videos. For now, bye bye.